Today in a press conference, Jayden Daniels was very, very visibly upset about not being able to play and this whole injury thing. He kept saying over and over and over, I'm good. As you can see, look at the look on his face. This is something new to us. We have not seen this type of Jayden Daniels. We are used to the happy-go-lucky, always smiling Jayden Daniels. And this is something we have not seen yet. An actual pissed off, visibly pissed off, tired of being asked the same questions about his injury. The guy asked, what is it like having a knee injury? He's like, I don't have one. I'm fine. I'm good to go. Now, the only person who actually does know if he's injured or how bad the injury is probably him. And I saw a video today of him practicing, and it looks like he was fine to me, but he has a knee brace on, and we didn't get to see him run, though. So we got to see him, get the ball and throw it. He looked fine in that aspect, but also, he has a knee brace on, but he looked fluid. He looked fine to me. But the thing is, I didn't get to see him run down the field. I don't know how he's going to look like, how he's running, but he is adamant that he is fine and he wants to play. Now, this is where I'm going to ask you guys. How long would you personally sit Jayden Daniels? Because we all know this is our future, right? The last thing we want is another Bob situation. Not even going to mention his name, Bob. We all know who I'm talking about. We don't want another Bob situation. So my question to you guys is, how long would you actually sit Jayden Daniels? Because I'm all the way on the fence about this. I don't know. In one aspect, he is who he is. I have this mentality of he is who he is. If he's going to get injured, he's going to get injured. If he's going to go out there and play and, he wants to play, and you see how upset he is, right? Look how upset he is. He wants to play. So if we go out there and let him play and then he is fine, then he's fine, and that's who he is. But if he goes out there and gets hurt and hurt long term or whatever, who's to say that wouldn't happen if we rested him all the way anyway, right? So there's that kind of mentality that I have where either you're a durable player or you're not. Was Jayden Daniels always going to get hurt and this is who he's going to be his whole career? Maybe last year was kind of a fluke on the injury front. We don't know. And all we can do is find out. That's one mode of thinking I have. But also, look at our schedule. Marcus Mariota could very well go out there and win us a couple games here and make sure that this dude is ready. And also, what if the doctor says, hey, dude, you might want to just take the season off? Well, what if the doctor's like, dude, this is something you don't want to mess with. Maybe you need to wear a brace, or maybe you need to actually take 6 games off or most of the year off. What if the doctor told you that and you were the coach? What would you do? Because you also have to sit there and think, this guy is young. And we already seen that he has in my opinion, whether he has his brace on his knee or not, sure, maybe he can't run as well, right? But he has some of the best processing of defenses and just picking apart defenses from the pocket that I've seen in a long time, right? That's what makes him special. He can run, but he can also pick apart a defense from the pocket. Now, do you let him out there where he can't run? There's all these questions, and my question is to you guys. What would you do? Because I'm really not sure. I think I would rather be on the cautious side. And sure, it sucks to see Jayden Daniels like this and pissed off and everything. But, we have to think the long term here. He's young. If we fully let him heal all the way back to normal, then he could be what we think he could be for years. Or the other caveat is maybe this is destiny. Maybe we don't know. We've only seen him play 1 year. What if this is the type of person that he is, and he's just a player that's going to continuously get banged up? We don't know yet. We've only seen him for 1 year, and now we see him kind of banged up. Also, he's really upset. He's saying, I can play. I'm ready to go. I'm fine. I don't have an injury. I want to play. Now, another question of mine is, he got this injury during the Packers game, right? And he was visibly limping. My question is, after the game, did he go, yeah, I'm a little banged up? Or did he say to everyone, no, I'm fine the whole time? Because if he did say, hey, yeah, my knee's a little banged up, that gives the coaches and the doctors the right to be like, yo, we need to check this out. And if he was completely fine the whole time, like he's saying right now, I'm fine. If he added to that where he said, oh, yeah, my knee's a little banged up, then he should have known that this is going to be kind of what's going to go on, that they're going to be really cautious and they're going to get an MRI. They're going to do all this. So a little bit of this is what I'm trying to say. It might be on him a little bit for sitting here saying, yeah, I'm okay, but my knee was banged up or whatever. That's going to ring alarm bells for them, because they're going to be like, oh, man, this is our biggest asset. We need to make sure he's okay. Send him for an MRI, da-da-da-da-da. So maybe this is something that he's going to learn about. Like if he's actually really fine, like he says he is, maybe now he's going to learn, just take the bumps and bruises as they go or whatever, and don't tell them about it. I don't know. I'm not advising him to do that. I'm just saying maybe this is something he's going to learn from. But he is absolutely pissed off. I've never seen him like this. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this video and you will agree. This is not the Jayden Daniels we're used to. This is him actually pissed off, and he wants to play. Now this is another good thing, is that he's a competitor, right? Any good competitor would say, if I'm able to walk, let me on the field and let me play, right? So that is a good thing in my opinion, that he is kind of pissed off because he wants to play. Now, yet again, that's why this is such a conundrum. What would you do? Would you let him play this week, or how long would you sit him? Because for me, it is up to I would say it is up to the doctor. I would say it is up to the doctor, because then that saves your ass, right? Even though Jayden Daniels is sitting there pissed off at you, and I think he even mentioned something about the talk with Dan Quinn when Dan Quinn said he's not going to play. I think he said that there was like a internal struggle or like argument about that. So yeah, just a conundrum here. We don't know what to do. If he is complete, and you have to watch the video. I saw it from JP Finley, was posting videos of him and Marcus Mariota taking snaps. To me, he looked fine. He actually really did look fine. But the thing is, I didn't get to see him run down the field. All I saw him was take the ball and toss it. But he looked fine to me, and he looked pretty fluid, even with the knee brace on. But I don't know. I don't have enough. I don't have enough insight. I'm not there. I'm not a doctor. But I am curious to think or see what you guys think. Let me know, how long would you actually sit Jayden Daniels? Would you sit him this week and then play him the next week? Would you sit him at all? Would you sit him however many games, 6 games? Because you're worried that this is our future and we are better not mess around with it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.